Hi, hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will discuss about the Osmania University Common Entrance Test. Zoology paper చూద్దాం 2020లో జరిగింది. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి మనకి క్వశ్చన్ చూసినట్లయితే transgenesis is the process of introducing a gene from one organism into a gene of another organism. Next వచ్చేసి during muscle contraction, this band shows no change in its width. ఏంటి అంటే A band. Which of the following is a stem cell? సో దీంట్లో ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి హిమటోపాయిటిక్ స్టెమ్ సెల్. వైట్ బ్లడ్ సెల్స్ దట్ ఆర్ నాన్ స్పెసిఫిక్ కిల్లర్స్ ఆఫ్ మైక్రోబ్స్ ఆర్. ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి ఫాగోసైట్స్. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి సార్కోమియర్ ఈజ్ అ సెగ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రైటెడ్ మజిల్ ఫైబర్ బిట్వీన్ జెడ్ లైన్స్ మధ్యలో దాన్ని ఏమంటారు? సార్కోమియర్ అంటారు. సో ఆన్సర్ వచ్చేసి జెడ్ లైన్స్. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి యాంటీబాడీస్ ఆర్ సింథసైజ్డ్ బై. సో యాంటీబాడీస్ అనేది దేని నుంచి సింథసైజ్ అవుతుంది? బి లింఫోసైట్స్. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసి ద ఎండోక్రైన్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్యాంక్రియాస్ ఈజ్. సో లోపల ఉండే ప్యాంక్రియాస్ యొక్క పార్ట్ని ఏమంటారు? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఐలెట్స్ ఆఫ్ లాంగర్హాన్స్. లింఫోసైట్స్ దట్ యాక్టివేట్ బి సెల్స్ అండ్ టీ సెల్స్ ఆర్. ఏ సెల్స్ యాక్టివేట్ చేస్తుంది? హెల్పర్ టీ సెల్స్. Tendon connects a bone with the muscle. Graafian follicles are found in ovary. An example of the autoimmune disease is systemic lupus erythematosus. Smooth muscles is found in all sides except దేంట్లో మాత్రం ఉండదు అంటే ఐబాల్ మజిల్స్లో ఉండదు. The electron transport chain is a group of molecules located in. సో అన్నీ కూడా దేంట్లో ఉంటుంది? ఇన్నర్ మెమ్బ్రేన్ ఆఫ్ మైట్రోకాండియా. వచ్చేసి హౌ మెనీ కార్బన్ ఆటమ్స్ ఆన్ ఏ సిట్రిక్ యాసిడ్? వచ్చేసి 6 molecules ఆర్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ ద సిట్రిక్ యాసిడ్ మాలిక్యూల్. హీమోపాయిటిక్ టిష్యూ ఈజ్ ఫౌండ్ ఇన్. ఇట్ ఈస్ బోన్ మ్యారో. An allergic reaction is initiated by antibodies IgE. Eukaryotic cell glycolysis take place in the cytoplasm but outside the organelles. Someone with a severe combined immunodeficiency has no T or B cells. Sarcolemma is found over skeletal muscle fiber. The first human hormone produced by the recombinant DNA technology was insulin. ATP is synthesized in mitochondria. Release of pancreatic juice is stimulated by cholecystokinin. Restriction enzymes are synthesized by bacteria only. Transaminases have the following cofactor: pyridoxal phosphate. Deamination of amino acid takes place in liver cells. An organ where the hormone shows its effect is called target site. Sticky ends of a fragmented DNA molecule are made of unpaired bases. Sugars are characterized by having which two functional groups? So it's important: carbonyl and hydroxyl group. Chorionic gonadotropin hormone is secreted by placenta. A bacteriophage is a virus that parasitizes a bacteria. Correct hormonal sequence in the case of menstruation is FSH, estrogen, progesterone. Molecule of ADP differs from a molecule of ATP in that it has fewer phosphate groups. Passive immunity is defined as immunity achieved through a sero of other animals enriched in antibodies. Of male sex hormone is interstitial cells. Lymphocytes originate from where? It is originated from the bone marrow. In the lytic cycle of bacteriophage, the host DNA is digested into its nucleotides. Each fat molecule is formed from 1 glycerol molecule and 3 fatty acid molecules. The hereditary material present in the bacterium E. coli is. So what is that material present? DNA. Which of the following is a polysaccharide? Glycogen is a polysaccharide. The symptoms of the allergic reactions develop in response to histamine. The relim which is most popular for boys is neotropical relim. So the correct sequence for the development of the egg is zygote, cleavage, blastula. Animal with the metameric segmentation is earthworm. The essential automatic movement of an animal toward or away from the stimulus is called metaxis. Which of the following brings out artificial mutation? It is all. Mustard gas, X-ray, UV rays all bring the mutations. Radial symmetry occurs in the starfishes. In the classical conditioning, the unconditioned response to a unconditioned stimulus is transferred to a conditioned stimulus. The scientist who done the first systemic research on this phenomenon is Ivan Pavlov. Parasitism is an interaction between two species in which one benefits and other is harmed. One cell animal like verticilla reproduce by breeding. Endogenous rhythm of 24 hours is called circadian. The water from the spongocoel of sponges leaves through osculum. The sequence of the species through which the organic molecules in a community pass is called as food chain. Human placenta is a hemochorial, it's important, which is an enzyme that joins two segments of replicant DNA, ligase. Statolith is an organ which helps in equilibrium. Darwin proposed the origin of species through natural selection. Choanocytes of sponges helps in drawing water into the body. The rate at which new tissues are formed in the producers is the ecosystem's net primary productivity. In teleolithial eggs, yolk is present at the one pole. Most food chains are composed of 3 or 4 species. Mutualism is an interaction between two species in which both get benefited. In holoblastic cleavage, the cleavage cuts the entire ovum. It's important. Most birds, after hatching, the young ones normally begin to follow their mothers. This type of behavior is known as imprinting. Difference between RNA and DNA is the sugar and base. Darwin finches are birds. The most abundant lipid in the cell membrane is phospholipid. Transcription is the transfer of genetic code from DNA molecule to a RNA molecule. In Cnidarians, alteration of asexual reproducing polyploid form and sexually reproducing medusoid form is referred to as metagenesis. It's important, most important. The terminator codons are UAA, UAG, UGA. The main nitrogen reservoir in the biosphere is atmosphere. Mitochondria are found in all eukaryotic cells. Which of the following categories of organism can convert ammonium or nitrate into ammonia acids? It is producers. The symmetry in the platyhelminthes is bilateral. The scientific name of red coral is corallium. Circulatory system of echinoderm is open type, important. Common name of the polychaetes is bristle worms, it's important. Blood vascular system in leech is closed type. The largest reservoir of the phosphorus in the biosphere is rocks. The larval form of castors is Cysticercus. Excretory organs of nematodes are rennet glands. Complex life history with number of larvae is seen in fasciola hepatica. Which of the following is represents a pair of contrasting characters? Allele. In hirudinians, the functions such as storage of iron, calcium, and revascularization in areas of injury are carried out by botryoidal tissue. The copper-containing respiratory pigment found in arthropods, hemocyanin. The characteristic features of the phylum Mollusca are shell foot mantle. Glothidium larva leads to a parasitic life on fish. Sex-linked inheritance was discovered by Morgan. Orcon worm is a common name of Belanoglassus. In Echinoidea, madreporite and anus are arboreal in position. DNA replication generally proceeds in a 5'3' direction. The lungs of gastropods are also called as pulmonary sacs. Cutaneous pedicle in Fran is deposition of the following. It is lime salts and chitin. Which of one of the following is pseudocoelomate, roundworm? The term osmosis refers to the diffusion of water. The operon model, RNA polymerase binds to promoter gene. Ciliated free-swimming larva stage of cnidarians is planula. Scientific name of dog tapeworm is, it's important, Echinococcus granulosus. Excretory organ of annelids are nephridia. Thoracic appendages in plants are 8 pairs. Last question. Which one carries extranuclear genetic material? So answer వచ్చేసి plasmids.